So it looks like people are still FOMOing into Zebec. Even on a red day, Zebec continues to go up. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Zbcn is currently trending. There are definitely more buyers than sellers, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. At the end of the day, do your own research because I can always be wrong. Now, before I get into the video, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. They've been around for over 13 years. Definitely check them out. The link is going to be in my description down below. But getting into the video here, let's kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles, and we can see that most of these coins are red, even especially this Trump coin down over 13%. And that's because Trump brought back tariffs talks. And what have I been telling you guys? You never know what Trump is going to do next. It only takes one tweet, one announcement, and then the market comes all the way back down. All these gains get completely wiped out. But if you're in the right coins, the right tokens, the right plays, then you're going to be fine. And as of right now, it does look like Zbcn is one of those coins that is just the right play in crypto right now. All right, things are looking just fantastic. All right, so let's get into a few things here. So as you just saw, the markets was red, but if we check out Zbcn, it's currently up almost 3%. This thing completely just continues to climb. It's basically sitting near its recent highs. So people continue to buy this thing no matter what. You check out the community sentiment to the top right here. 87% people are bullish. What does this person has to say? Zbcn has surged 285%. Over the last month, trading volume is 28% of its market cap, showing strong investor commitment, 1,000%. And then this person down here says, I just keep DCA, man. You should do the same. I mean, when you check out the market cap right now, it's sitting at 234 million. That is extremely small. That is a very small market cap for the type of project that this thing and the type of potential that this thing has. Man, this thing could definitely clear $1 billion market cap easy. So I believe that anything under $1 billion market cap is definitely a buy opportunity. The only thing is I'm not telling anyone to buy things at their all-time highs. I always say look for a deal because you always want to get a better deal than the other person, right? So I'm going to pull up the charts in just a second anyways and give you guys my opinion on the charts, but it's still early in this project. I mean, I talk about this every video. It still doesn't have Binance. It still doesn't have Coinbase. And the way that things are moving, especially with all the partnerships that they keep getting, and I talk about them in most of my videos, it's only a matter of time before Binance and Coinbase picks this one up. And then at that point, it's going to be officially too late because these investors out here is glued to their computer. So once those exchanges picks up Zbcn, you're not going to be able to get this thing at a good price. On the day, Zbcn will be up probably over 50%. That is for sure once it gets that Binance and Coinbase listing, right? But things are looking very strong. Let's read a couple more of these comments over here. Always bullish on Zbcn. And oh, by the way, Zbcn is not like XCN. Zebec is a totally different animal, much different, much better. And then this last one, the pump continues today. They posted that 8 hours ago. And 1,000%, the pump seems to be continuing today. It did have a little bit of a cool down period at the end of yesterday. I'll show you guys in the charts in just a second, but I want to talk about a couple of things. First, let's talk about this right here. So trending on uphold, selling at under 17% and 90% buying, hodl. All right, so let's check this out. So top trending assets, XRP buying 68%, selling 36.55%, and then right below it you see Zbcn buying 89.34% and selling only 16.5%. And then you got Bitcoin 73.31, XDC 71.31, HBAR 71.31. So the sell pressure for Zbcn is very low in comparison to the other coins that are trending on uphold. So Massive sign right there that people are paying very close attention to Zbcn. And at this point, with everything that's going on, it kind of looks like people are in the hodl stage for this project. Once this, when the market cap was under 100 million, people were just playing with this coin. You know, it was just going back and forth like this. This is basically the way that the chart should look when this thing was under 100 million. But now it looks like it's kind of stabilizing and people are getting more serious about it, and they know the future for this one. But remember guys, don't let me get you all excited here. Do your own research. Don't get excited because I make Zbcn videos a lot, because I've been talking about this for what, maybe a month or month and a half now, something along the lines of that, right? But make sure you guys do your own research and become bullish because of your research. Don't get bullish because of my research. All right. Look into this thing and you'll see that it really is a very good and interesting project. Right. Go on their website, just check it out. And the way you get to their website, go on CoinMarketCap and just click this. Where's their website here? Right here. Just click on their website and just check it out. Go on their X account and check it out as well, right? Don't get bullish just because of me. But I am very bullish on this thing because it just looks absolutely incredible. It's like, what's not to be bullish on this thing, right? But looking at this chart, we can see that it's still in this bullish momentum, which was fired on May 19th. It entered this bullish momentum. I spoke about this inverse head and shoulder pattern that's obviously played out and done way better than I actually expected in the short term. But I spoke about it, right? And if you guys did get in either on May 19th or prior to May 19th, then you'd have made some pretty decent returns. We've been in this thing a long time. I just want everyone to know this so that if you're hopping in right now, don't complain if out of the blue this thing pulls back a little bit and then you start saying stuff in the comments section, oh, blah, blah, blah. We've been in this thing for a while. I'm just letting you guys know that. All right, but let's get rid of this indicator for a second. By the way, you can find this indicator down below. Let you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening. Now, if we get rid of that, we can see that Zbcn is basically sitting at the top of the charts, right? So let's zoom out a little bit. Or zoom in a little bit. What we notice is yesterday, this thing went on a pretty nice run. It went all the way up to 0.0030, which was fantastic. It pulled back down to 0.0024. People are taking profits. That's what you got to do in the crypto space. You got to take some profits, right? And yeah, and it just easily bounced back. So people clearly bought up this dip. People were looking for a dip buy opportunity because they didn't want to buy at the top of the charts, even though someone did. People bought the dip. And right now it's moving back in the right direction. And the way things are looking, who knows when it's going to pull back again. All right. But yeah, this is looking fantastic. And this is what I like to see. The name of the game is to get in early and then wait. And that's exactly what Zbcn and early investors did. Now, the funny thing about me saying early investors is we are still early. Even if you were to buy it at these prices, it is still early. It's just it is sitting at the top of the chart. And I always tell everyone, look to get a better deal than the last person, right? Now, if we go over to the coin perspective here, I'm going to talk about a couple things because even though I've been talking about Zbcn getting to around 10 cents, and if that happens, that's a 33x from where the price is at right now, and that'll put it around the same market cap roughly as XLM, I believe. Let's check this out. I believe it's XLM might be at around a $9 billion market cap. Let's check this out. So XLM, yeah, $9 billion market cap, and that will bring Zebec's price to 11 cents, and that's a 37x. I think that is definitely on the table. But what a lot of investors lately, what I've been seeing anyways, is they believe Zbcn is going to reach the price of $1 this bull cycle. And if that happens, that brings it to a market cap of 80 billion. Is that on the table? Do I think that Zebec can potentially reach a price target of $1? I would say that because the crypto market is going in the right direction, still a lot of hype around the payment sector, a lot of hype around XRP still, it's definitely a possibility. The only thing is right now we need to be focused on something that's a little bit more realistic in the short term. In the long term, yeah, Zebec can definitely reach a price target of $1, but let's focus on the short term first. And I'm going to continue to focus on 10 cents. and that's 33x from where the price is currently at right now. So this just lets you know how early we are, and at 10 cents that brings the market cap to 8.1 billion. So again, when we see the market cap sitting at 200 and what did I say, 200 and let's see, 235 million, the upside is just it's great. On Zebec, you can still make a great amount of returns on your investment, even at these prices, even though this coin has already rallied significantly. Still early in my personal opinion, but once again, nothing here is financial advice. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below, and until next time, take care.